when you don't realize the mic is on. Oof. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another SAO MD live stream. That was a big oopsie. Anyway, in today's live stream, while we wait roughly 14 more minutes, so just as a heads up, wait 14 more minutes later, and then the banner should be out. But anyway, aside from that, on the YouTube side of things, when the stream's over, main goal is going to be summoning on the new banner, which I probably will go more than 2 steps if I have to. I'll maybe try to go for all the units. We'll see. Maybe try to get some dupes. But I might also go for the weapons. I don't know. But what I do know is that we're going to get a lot of diamonds anyway from the Raid event. If the Raid event does also have a story, which I think it does. Just in general, the amount of diamonds we're going to be getting when it comes around to it. And what I've also heard is that they forced update us. So no, I don't think that's the case. I'm thinking something else. I thought it was like the force update for like the app, but no, I don't think we have everything just yet. I think it's just the banner stuff, which we already know about. But anyway, before we could fully continue on, I'm gonna be a lot more quieter than usual just because there are some people that are asleep, so I don't want to be too loud and obviously wake them up. Now, this is not going to be a long live stream than usual, especially since I don't want to stay up too late, but I did want to try to get in the banner summons on stream, just because I feel like this banner is really, really worth it. From what we've gotten, and I did call on this banner, everyone should go for. There should be no ifs, no ors, no buts. Everyone should go for it. It is that good of a banner. Double barrier, going to get to level 90. Even without level 90, you have HP recovery in 1 barrier. And that in itself is good. It is really good. And on top of that, I think the safest one is Xenon's. Like, Xenon's like the best out of the banner for being the safest for event reasons. But for the best in the banner, I think it might be Yuki, actually. I don't know. We'll see how the banner is. I will be testing the SS3s, spam, and I'll give my general thoughts. But anyway, perhaps I shouldn't go for the banner. If you do that, you're handicapping yourself. You are really handicapping yourself if you're not going to summon on this banner. This banner is really good. Double barrier of level 90, or just not double barrier, just with, of course, getting a level and then HP recovery. And I'm sorry that I'm seeing Ava's like, I hate you. My friend, what did I do? What did I do? Ava is like, I have no idea what's up with Ava. Unless it's someone hacked his account. Explain to me, Ava. Because you usually don't do this. Trust me, if you guys don't know, Ava is the moderator both on YouTube and Discord, so for him to just go crazy, my thought process is probably, I don't think that's Ava. He doesn't usually spam all that much. Now, Ava, yes, you are the mod. Whatever's happening, you might want to stop that, because I will personally mute you. Your background? I didn't have him reinstall my MD. The background? You mean Silica? I am so confused, Ava. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Well, if that is the case, that's not that. What is it? Sorry. I completely forgot. Yes, he means a Jill. Where is it? Fudge. Can I... Okay, we're just gonna remove that. I'm just gonna remove that. Okay, so I thought it was just something going on with his account. Okay, it makes sense now with the whole Jill thing. I'll get rid of it for now. I don't know what else I would put up there at that point, but I guess we're just gonna have to find something new, I guess. Which, since we have Silica here, I'm just gonna instead I'm gonna just put Silica over here. I should have made it a lot easier to find so that I could hide it. So whenever you're in the stream, I could just move it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be a bit more quiet, even though she's not really asleep, but whatever. I'm just gonna make it like that, I guess. I think that looks the best. He won't really leave, he'll just hate. I don't think he's gonna. He will leave SAO MD if a joke gets into the game, another one, but unless that's the case, I don't think he's gonna leave anything. But if he ends up coming back, and if I somehow put that back in, because I don't have to go back and find that link, wherever the link is, I'll have to bring it back. I'll probably put it back, but if he joins, then I'm just going to have to make sure I disable it. Okay. Enough of me blabbering. Let's get some music up while we wait. Do that so I don't talk all too much. Wait, is the banner out yet? No, not yet. We have about 7 more minutes. I did say at the beginning of the stream, for anyone that's going to watch after the fact, that probably skip about roughly 14 minutes. Then the banner should be out. But no, the banner is not out yet. But yeah, so my personal opinion is I think everyone should pull on this banner. They're really good floor con event units. And for the ranking events, it's probably obviously going to be good for it. And any other ranking events. Just because barrier can pretty much make it you could spam. So if there's an opportunity for you to spam in a ranking event, that's amazing, especially if you don't get hit. So that's one of the reasons why I like barrier units, is because you can do that. You can spam with barrier still active and without worrying about getting hit and losing your score or a combo. So just because of that, I would say they're like good for everything, especially since they get double barrier. Like, thing was, like, I knew that if they did double barrier, which was my guess, like, they're gonna be broken regardless. If you guys even seen me do the floor clearing event Alice run, even though I know the final boss is all over the place, before the final boss, double barrier wrecks. And double barrier Alice is so good because in the majority of the cases you can pretty much get away from the boss and you can still keep your combo. For me, it's 1 AM when it's out. Yeah, for me it's 12, so it's like 6 more minutes. You could probably just look at the timer on the side, because funny enough, it shows the exact time that I'm currently at, which is a fun fact for you about Restream, if other streamers have that on or not. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying about double barrier, if you've seen that, yeah, double barrier is really broken, especially in floor con events. Add on the top of the fact that they can HP recovery, they're monsters for floor con events. Absolute monsters. So if you really don't care about ranking events and you really care about floor con events instead, these guys are monsters. Also, they're gonna be really good for the guild events too. The guild ranking events too. So like, they're just gonna be good for everything, because that double barrier, or even barrier in general, is so good depending upon the situation. Sounds like unfairness. That is true. That is true. With double, it depends upon how the bosses are. It really depends upon how the bosses are going to be perfectly honest. It really does. Still thought about some of you. Yeah, that's true. Like, going into this ranking event, and I think what I saw from the 2 battles, it's non-elemental and then it's fire elemental, wasn't it? Yeah. So non-multiples can't be used, so it's random choice for the first, and second is majority of the time you want to use water. So actually, Yuki, I would say go for the majority of, like, for 100% for at least the second boss. At least for the second boss. So depending upon how the boss goes, I think I'll be fine with what I have. Because I have Tails Kirito. They didn't say that there was weapon effectiveness only. I'm gonna actually check that real quick. Because I don't think it's limited to weapons for the Reagan event. It's only the elements. Just because they're probably forcing us to use a barrier. The last time I checked. And also, there's some things I do want to talk about. So remember the two things I talked about last stream, or last two streams, was the MP. If you have the skill weapon, the more MP you get with recovery MP. And the get 50 upgrade crystals with one dupe of Sortolina. They fixed both of those. Yuki is dual blades? Yep. Water dual blades. Suguya's holy sword, and Sinon is dark bow. And I think just in general, bow and dual blades are really good. So this banner is gonna be really good. Like, I'm not joking. Everyone should go for this banner. I'm serious. Everyone should go for this banner. These units are actually really good. Like, this is what you should have been saving up towards. Good. Depending upon the SS3s, that could change, but just from what we've seen in the weapon types, they're amazing. Anyway. Story, event periods, ranks. Consecutive rating, yeah, it doesn't really say anything about weapon types. Oh, that's actually kind of hilarious, Ava. I would actually love to see that. So if you guys haven't seen Asuna's global American Asuna's SS3, pretty much put that animation with Heathcliff. Just imagine that, because that's what I got sent by Ava, and that's actually kind of hilarious. You will have this team new Yuki, forget ourselves Yuki, dummy Yuki. Summer Yuki. Generally, I mean, if I do get this Yuki, I would have a full team of Yukis that I could actually use, but probably not, because I don't have that many dual blades that with MP down. So it wouldn't be the best idea for me to. I guess Ava's gonna send a group chat, so you end up seeing it, but it's hilarious. It's funny. Anyway, so as you can tell, I got Silica to 5 stars from the ranking event rewards, got a 5-star, and of course I then went back to the Forkland event and I did get the last S rank, so I finally S ranked the 2 Minotaur bosses, so we're pretty much done for now. We'll just see how this scout is gonna go. Because if I end up getting Suguya or Yuki, pretty much game over almost for the Forkland event. But we'll see what ends up happening. Sinon would also help too, because I think there's a Sinon and a Kirito challenge, but I don't think it's yet. I think it's into the future. So whatever I end up getting, if I get anything, which would be kind of surprising, I will be going through, like, here's the thing, I will be going step 3 more if I need to, and if I manage to get to the point where I somehow have the chance to put money into the game, I will, because these units are actually really worth. But I would say, as a free-to-play or a Dolphin, try to get all of them. Your best bet, try to get at least one of them to level 90 as a Dolphin. Only spend if you have just spend just to get to level 90. Don't go crazy. Get all of them, get them level 90. Boom. That's what I would say for a Dolphin wise. Okay, banner dropped. Well, just kind of update. Anyway, I'm just making sure that the kitty cat doesn't mess up the stuff. So I know how the kitty cat is. But here we go. The banner is now here. Like I said, I'll be going step 3 plus. I will get to that point. But if you guys haven't seen the idle animations yet, the idle animations are really decent. I like them. Sakuya being the fan service of the banner. Animations are really good. Stat-wise, mediocre, above average, pretty much. Yuki's is a little bit above average, but not great. I kind of wish she was a lot higher, but whatever. Snow accessories, yeah, but there's barrier to double barrier with auto HP. And something to note is because of that double barrier. And until you realize how broken, like, here's the thing. If you really try the Forking event with double barrier and auto HP, they're gonna be broken as hell. Like, I would say they'll be better than Tails units, 100%, just because of that double barrier. That is also if you can get them to level 90. Also, I really do like the SS3 animation. And also, since she's dual blade, she is way faster. So, even if you want to say all their SS3s are slow, Yuki's does get better. Just because of being dual blade. And she does go behind the boss, is that correct? Yeah, she does go behind the boss, which is also good, especially for ranked event and for Forking events. So, I think just from this and what I've seen, I think Yuki might end up being the best. I don't know if they have iframes or not. If they don't, I would say Yuki's might be bad, because you can get hit just by SS3 spamming. Sunny, go. If the stream goes down, blame the cat. I actually hope you don't do that. Get the heck out of it. Sunny. Go. Go. Come on. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Stop this. Sunny, stop. 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 Can you let go of that? Thank you. Lately, he's been doing that. Messing around with my equipment, going around stuff. Really annoying. Anyway, let's actually see Yuki Xenon's. I did see all of them before with the live stream, but just from this, I can see, just to see, like, who would be the best. These units are insane. Last time I checked, I think they were. Because, yeah, she's the safest because I think, yeah, she just goes wherever she wants to. Double barrier. Yeah, I think she's the safest. 100%. 100%. She is the safest because you can do it from far away, which is amazing. Yeah, I would say Xenon's the safest. Yuki might be the best for ranked event, and obviously she's gonna be best for ranked event, and she's also good for the exchange event. And then Suguya's. Okay, she might actually have some dodge ability and iframes since she goes up. Actually, really high up. That might be useful in some situations. But since she doesn't move, and she might teleport. Does she teleport? No, she can do SS3 anywhere. But it looks like when she does an SS3, she goes behind the enemy when you switch SS3. Interesting. So, okay, it's not as far, but it's yeah, that's far, but it's not as far as Xenon's. And then when he switches SS3, okay, that's just Yuki. So, Suguya and Xenon are really good, because they're very safe. Yuki, on the other hand, isn't, but she does get really fast. So if she does have iframes, then I would say just because of her speed, she's going to be a lot of damage outputs with double barrier and heal. That's going to keep her alive really well. Like, if she was mitigation, she would be the best unit in the game. But alas, she isn't, so she can get stunned and get out of hit. But because she's double barrier, you could probably very easily mess around with the bosses. I'm trying to think of the correct term, but... So far, Yuki's... I think Yuki, rank event-wise, just 100% the best for the rank event. Going behind the enemy is really good. And just because she's dual blade, she definitely has the fastest. And I wouldn't say these guys are slow. Just looking at the SS3s, they are not slow. Okay, she does teleport, and it's decent length. I think she's as far as Suguya's, actually. Interesting. So going from above, yeah, she teleports. Xenon, she can do it for almost everywhere, but I think it's not as huge, because I noticed that she had to move a little bit forward one time. Well, let me check it out. I guess the boss synth being there might not, the enemy being there, might not allow me to try that out, but out of all of them, I would 100% say Xenon's the safest. Second safest would be Suguya, and unless Yuki has iframes or not, Yuki might be the least safest, but because she is dual blade and how fast it is, you might still be able to dodge the attack. You might. I don't know, that's just pure speculation. And of course, Yuki teleports, and the other two can SS3 anywhere. The only problem with Xenon, that could be a problem, is that she could probably still get hit depending upon the boss. A lot more than the other two, just because she doesn't... I mean, never mind. She is in the air, so never mind. So she still can probably dodge the attack since she's in the air. So never mind with that. So overall, yeah, all these units have their own pros and cons. But just in general, like, general consensus, like, I don't think any one of them is better than the other. There's some pros and cons to each. Like, Yuki can get hit most likely, but she's the fastest and does the most damage, while the other two are the most safest, but one of them has to be a little bit closer than the other, while I think Suguya's is better safely in the air, because I think it is a lot. She goes higher in the air than Xenon? Yeah, definitely. Suguya does go a little bit higher than Xenon. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. Okay. Enough blabbering. I know there's a lot of people left while me talking about the banner and my own thoughts. We're not actually going to summon. So, my main goal is if I end up getting Yuki or Suguya, I am 100% going to be doing the Forklift event for that title, which I think is an elemental title, unless it's someone else completely different I'm thinking of. I'll have to go check back at it, but that is the main goal. At least getting those two, or getting Xenon doesn't really matter either. May end up going multiple steps, but depending upon who I get. So let's say if I end up getting Xenon or Suguya, I probably won't do Weapon Scout, but if I do multiple steps and I do get Yuki, that is if I do get into the unit step 1 or not, depending upon how things go, I'll probably Weapon Scout for Yuki if I do end up getting her, just because the amount of dual blades I'll probably end up being used in this ranked event is going to go high. Like, I have so many good dual blades like Toyo's Kirito and Summer Yuki, and then on top of this Yuki. Yeah, that's gonna be 3 dual blades I need that I don't have. That means only one. I have the Raid 5 dual blade, I have the Dark dual blade, which should give the Dark dual blade to Tails Kirito, and the Raid 5 to one of them. But then, obviously, I'll have to go for the Water dual blade just for that other Yuki. Because I may end up using Summer Yuki in this ranked event. Might as well. But then again, it doesn't really say I need to use specific weapons, just elements. So, at least getting bigger would be helpful, just so I can dodge whatever attack the boss throws at me. Who knows? Who knows what the boss is going to do? And that's what we're going to be testing after the fact. But, let's do step 1. Okay. Looks like at least a 5-star. So it looks like we're probably going to be doing step 2. Okay. A 4-star. And it's not really a good string. Because I think that is the non-elemental lance. And that is actually big rippage. Oof. Not good. Not good. Well, since I didn't get any of them, we're gonna do step 2, which actually 250. I thought I had a lot more diamonds, but I guess we're not gonna be able to do step 3. But I'll probably end up trying to do step 3. I got 3 new 5-star characters from this banner so far, no 6-star get from it. Okay, well, let's do step 2, because I am going to at least get one of them. But that's gonna be, yeah, I'm not gonna. Really? The one time that I'm actually gonna try hard for this banner, that game is like, nope. No, 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 we know what you're gonna be good. You're gonna be a god. We're not gonna do that. You're not helping this case, game. You're not helping. Okay, this is the first time I actually got this unlucky. Generally, at least I would have a 5-star, if they're not gonna give me anything good. Well, looks like we're heading to the rank event, boys. And that's not what I... Fudge off, Ace Livestreamer. Fudge off, Ace Livestreamer. Fudge off. Okay. Doesn't mean I'm done. I am going to be doing step 3 because the game decided to do nothing. So we will be doing step 3. But I do want is holy, water, and dark. So these are my options. And just from what I've gotten, I am going to be splitting. The only problem is I'm going to be needing shield. And I really don't have that as an option. Because I actually need one of the new units, funny enough. Well, this is gonna suck. So I think I'm gonna go with a sport. But then again, I don't know if who do I want to use? Because it's not limited to a certain weapon or type, so I think I'm just gonna probably do the Halloween Make It event units. I think I'm gonna have to use that Blade, which kind of sucks, because I don't want to. Now, of course, this is without having the rank event farmed, the exchange event farmed, so not having the rank event armor, which if I still don't get any of the new units, is going to be a flippin' pain to farm it. And that's another thing that I was kind of fearing, that if I didn't get anything, then I'm probably gonna skip this rank event. I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, if I don't get anything step 3, which is gonna be fucking shitball shit, and I'm gonna be skipping, which is actually gonna be bad. But it's whatever. I already got the 50 hacking crystals, so might as well just exchange for more tickets. Is probably what's gonna end up happening. But for the second team, I really have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go with a full 6-star team, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, I'm probably... You know what? I might end up going full Art Team. I don't know if that's... I don't know if I really want to do that. I want to bring... Do I have another... I mean, I have Xenon. Sort of like that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do Yuki. We're probably gonna have to end up changing Asuna. Like, I'm gonna test it out with Asuna, but I don't think this is gonna work. Because actually not getting any of the new units might actually be bad. Because I'm gonna have to use Tropical Kirito. Which, yeah, that's gonna be fun using. And if they're actually forcing us to use Double Barrier, oh, this is gonna go downhill really quick. I may, well, since Asuna's a 190, I think I'm gonna keep with Asuna. I probably would be instead using Silica, but I don't know. We'll test it out. Like, since it's only the first day, this is just looking at what I can possibly use. We'll test it out. We'll see. But yeah, this rank event's going to be a Dusharino for sure. Yeah, I don't really have anything special for Dark. And for this, I don't really have anything special. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not gonna try with a full team color yet. I don't have the Dark Elemental 6%, so I'm gonna try it out with this. We should at least be getting 60 plus, since it is a double battle. And there is supposed to be story, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 12. So about, what is it? Is it 5? Or is it 25? No, I think it's, yeah, it's 5, so it's about 10. So 60, 120. Roughly 120 from this, which is a lot more than usual. So the first one is an elemental, the next one is dark, like fire. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with dark team, and then the second team's probably gonna be along the lines of a water team, I think. We'll see. We'll just see how this boss is first. Because yeah, this should be an elemental. So I'm not going to be able to really say how the bosses are until we actually get to it. And I'm first? No, second. Okay. Interesting. I wonder who is in first. And the 17, which is the fire boss, so water units will have a better advantage. So I want to say for this ranking event, Yuki might be the better choice to get if you can get any of them. But it's going to be difficult because you need a barrier. Or that's what's most likely the case. We'll have to see. Because I might be out of luck for the second battle. I might just have to bring Tropical Kirito, which is going to, I think as so many times it's going to stop. Oh, we also get diamonds from the crest itself too, so possibly 130 plus. Rough estimate. So I only need 90. So that means I have to at least get through Master Plus 2. On top of that, getting most of the story missions done. So let's see how things go. Okay. And I'll be surprised if I don't get anything for step 3. But that's another problem too, is thinking about that now, that is going to be huge. Oh, wait, what am I using a dark team for? Oh yeah, Cena. What am I thinking? I was like, oh, there's Suguya. It's only homely. No, there's Xenon. That's gonna confuse me a lot. Is I'm gonna keep thinking, oh, why am I using dark team? I can use dark and holy, which is actually kind of already confusing me. Okay, so for this team, isn't it an attack? I can't believe I already forgot what the first Christmas means. I think it's crit, actually. Yeah, it's crit. 1 SS3. Nice. Give me these juicy diamonds. More story. Next, EX. After this, I think it's Master, and then Master Plus 1 and Master Plus 2, so we're gonna probably have to do an SS3 test run to get around to it. I know the first battle's not gonna be a doozy, but after the second battle, though, might be where we get into troubles. Okay, decent amount of damage, actually. I gotta admit, we did a lot of damage there. And that's also without the rig equipment. Usually EX is where I think you can just spam and still kill. And I'm not used to pairing and then spamming, generally. And also another 5 diamonds. So less and less amount of diamonds I really need to get. So 130 diamonds. So it might be 150 diamonds in total from this event alone, if we get another 20 from the mission rewards. Mission point rewards, I should say. Okay, also not having to move forward might be a big bad thing. Who knows? Okay, a lot. I think the second team does a lot less damage too, unless they do Yuki at the beginning, which I may end up doing. So probably Yuki, 2 Asanas, or Alice, or maybe I'm probably gonna end up doing 2 Alices instead of Asuna, just because I know that I could dodge some of the attacks, because Asuna does go in the air, so that could help out. We'll see. Let's just see what Master gives us, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, let's see what you guys got. So first off is the wolf. Depending upon what he does, we might have to parry. Huh. Okay. Well. SS3 at the start is a go. Well, that didn't really work. I thought he was gonna do another SS3, but he didn't. And parry timing. Gotta love those. And yes. Double barrier is gonna be needed. Just from what I've seen already. 2 non-parryables in a row. Okay, so I am going to be having to be careful with that one attack. Because, yeah, double barrier is going to be definitely needed from that one attack, which is kind of frightening. Because he does that 1, 2, then another hit. So, unless you can dodge those 2 and get the parry, I think double barrier is going to work just because you can get MP back. So I can see some pros and cons to that. Okay, now let's see how... I'm actually kind of afraid of the second battle. Because barrier is already helping us out for the first. Granted, you can just run away and not get hit, but you just lose time. That's the problem with said strat. Like, if you don't have barrier, you would have to run away and you would lose time. You probably would get less combo, etc, etc. In this situation, though, auto rifle might actually help. Just because it can get continuous damage. Oh, no. Unless we can jump that. Oh, no. I do not like that at all. I'm not liking this at all. Unless you can dodge it, which I think I'm jumping it wrong. Yes. Okay. That's good. Okay, that is actually really good. Okay, that is actually superb. Okay. I am super confused. What in the hell? I am actually super confused with what I just saw. Okay. Bear is definitely going to be needed. Double bear is going to be needed. 100% for this boss. Just from that alone. Shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep doing this until I find the secret, which I think that's it. So, one away, and then go into those areas that the flames went away from. That's how you dodge that, a boss attack. Shit. Oh. Come on, Asuna. I'm actually liking the fact that auto rifle is gonna help me out a lot in this. I don't know. I do not know about that attack. I thought there was flames that disappeared. I don't think so. I think you need barrier. 100%. Unlike the first boss, I didn't really see the need. This boss, on the other hand, I'm not too confident. Okay. So being too close damages you. Lovely. This is already... Fuck off, game. You already doing that bullshit? We leave that for Master Plus 2. Okay, boss? Or at least Master Plus 1. I don't know if that... I think that is still dodgeable. I think you just have to dash. Not run, dash. After a certain point. Game. How many times already got that? And just like, no. Come on. Okay, I that one, okay, because I jumped way too early. I was trying to like do 2 jumps. No, the early attempt though. Yes, it is dodgeable. Okay, that confirms it. It is dodgeable. Whew, this is why you have AR characters, people. That's... Now I just gotta make sure I do perfect. Now, barrier would help, but... yeah, that attack is not fun. I would say Asuna in this situation helps a lot just because she's an AR. Only AR, yeah. Anything ranged is going to... what? Damn. It's not even Master Plus 1 or 2 yet. Can you relax with that, man? Relax. We're not try-harding yet, my friend. So, 2 parries, maybe, just because of how much combo I can get, and Yuki being Yuki. We'll see. I might not change the equipment, depending upon the rank event equipment is, because I can get 4s as 3s. But just look at the time difference. But then again, it's like the boss does stall a lot, so okay. So just from that alone, I am a lot more confident with this ranked event. I think support units are going to don't relax game. We're from that Master Plus 1 game, so if you want to go cuckoo bananas, go ahead. What kind of glitch was that? Get item is still there. Do you guys see this? Because you can probably see it. Like, look above the solitary fighting dog. You see the get item, you see the select bottom at the bottom. I think I somehow glitched by accidentally, like, I know I pressed the home menu screen. I didn't mean to do that, so the game glitched. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Now, how to dodge that attack now? And also, this glitch is really weird. And it's actually kind of annoying to see. So we might have to relaunch the game. You know what? I'm gonna do that now. So hopefully this fixes it. I don't think it's working. But I don't want to tap that button. That is really weird that it decided to do that. I think it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. So let me just relaunch it real quick. So I'm gonna have to do this. Come on, thank you. Because they decided to put the key in the main game, so you know. So hopefully the relaunching of this game fixes that weird glitch. And another mini update. Okay. Okay. There we go. Missions galore. Okay, that doesn't really... Not really too much craziness. You're invited to a guild. I don't know why I got invited to a guild. And the amount of diamonds, 160. Okay, so we just need 40 more, so depending upon how things go, I think I should be able to get enough. Probably after I do both Master and Master Plus 2. The first part 1 is bad for you. Yeah, like I just already what I've seen from the boss. To get to the third parry is going to be quite interesting. We might switch the SS3 switch combo. Probably not though. I don't want to offset it, so... So yeah, I think I'm going to keep doing it like this. Okay, so I should have gotten that parry. But aside from that mistake... Yeah, I think I should be fine. I just need to make sure I get away from that second attack. And if I have the rank of sorceries, I should be okay. But not a better score. But that's also okay. That is also okay. What I'm afraid of is the second one. The second part of this regular event. I think I'm going to definitely need one of the new units, especially for the second battle. Okay, yeah, the damage output is actually bad. Got hit though. That didn't happen last time. Oof. Okay. Well, just from what I've seen and experienced, I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do double Lolly Alice during the second parry, and only do one assist 3 with Yuki. We'll see though. And I went too far down. But I got it. I know how this works. Even though you're in the radius, there's like a certain part of it you still don't get hit in. So that is the good thing about this boss. You don't need double barrier, but double barrier would help when it comes to the damage output, spam, and getting MP back. Because these bosses feel tanky, just from what I've seen. But then again, that they're making equipment on, that could also change some things around. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna just go left. Unless he's too far to the left, I'm gonna go left. We'll see, though. Yeah, at the start here, I want him to be farther to the right, so that when he does that attack, I can dodge to the left. Because I'm always going to be on the right side anyway, so I could just go from under him. As you can see here, I can dodge him. Oh, come on. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. So if I can dodge those two attacks, I could probably get that third parry, and that would be it. But if I'm already getting this time, and it's only Master Plus 2... Smash down. He doesn't have a parry when he smashes down. Unless there is, and you can't really see it if there is. But I can't do that anyway, because I'm going to get hit. Unless I can't. I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know about this boss that I don't see. Or maybe you're talking about something different. Which then I probably already know that. Oh, that. Yeah, no. Ava, no. That parry? No. Like, unless you have a barrier, Ava, no. You can't do that. That is way too fast of a parry. And that is the problem. Like, that is in itself not an easy parry to do, if just from what I've seen. To be honest, I didn't even see. I hate that. I hate that move. With how fast it is... Like, unless you had barrier, no. Oh, what the hell? Let me try that. Maybe it's still possible. The game decided to just not work with me. Yeah, just from that, I think it's possible, but very, very difficult. I feel like that should be it. I feel like that should be it, because the thing about auto rifles is they do have a long parry range to it, which I'm still surprised that's not even working. It's gonna be too slow for me to walk. Fuck off of the flames. Yeah. This is another reason why you want barrier. So you don't have to be ninja. You don't have to be flipping ninja to get it. I don't like it just because of the circumstance. Because I know the AR is a bit slower. It's just actually, don't, like, it's very tight. And that's the problem. It's like, I don't want to go one more dashing, because I'll most likely get hit. That's the fear I get. See? Walking... The problem is I'll be too slow if I walk. That's the main reason why I dash. But it doesn't exactly mean I'm out of the picture yet. Fuck off. Okay. Now it's just gotta make sure everything is Gucci. No, seriously, boss. Can you fudge off? Won't you, man? Now I'm thinking the other way around, and then one of the few problems with double battles, and of course memorizing one of them, is I'm gonna end up making a lot of mistakes because I keep thinking of the other. Which I already just did. But I got it. Why? I hate that. I hate that, Barry. I really do. Because you can't really get an accurate judge of how far to go. Because you can't go too far, you're gonna get hit. You won't have enough time to parry. So it's like really annoying to judge it correctly. Okay, come on, boss. Stop being a doucheruno. Okay, but I somehow took damage with Yuki. Wait. How the hell did I took damage with Yuki? What? Game? The fuck? You can't just pull some BS like that. Come on now. Come on. Actually, I'm a lot more confident with the second than the first now. Just because of that, when the amount of damage, I'm a little bit more confident in the second. The first, I might need some double barrier action. Maybe. So if I can get that. I don't listen. Okay, maybe I don't need the new characters after all. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get under 3 parries, but this is actually really goddamn good. Like, unless I took no damage. Yeah, like, I think I'm gonna be definitely fine. And I might not need barriers after all. Wow. This is turned from, like, probably the most worrying ranking event to, like, the most easiest ranking event when you understand what to do. Like, holy shit. It went from a run 80-degree section. I'm able to do enough damage to kill the boss in 3 parries. I think that's really good in itself, with how if people are probably most likely going to be splitting and having barrier. It's going to make a difference. Okay, I don't know what I was doing there. I had enough time. I did the 2 dashes and thought I was safe. I should just dash and run over. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get that habit out. And somehow I went too far up and got hit. Yay. Okay. So probably could spam at the very beginning here. I can dodge that attack with Asuna because she goes in the air. Some strats coming into my mind. That actually, funny enough, Christmas Asuna might be actually good for this ranking event. This second part of the ranking event, just because of that. Okay, could be a lot better. I noticed my damage output is not the best. Probably could have spaced Yuki a little bit better, but there we go. I noticed that his attack is a lot longer in Master Plus 2 than Master Plus 1. So that's an interesting thing to note. Did I take any damage? No. Awesome. Okay, so even though the units are really good, if you have a good enough team, you could probably get top 10 without needing the new units. Just from what I was able to do. Granted, I have really good units, and most of them are level 100 and max limit broke, but yeah, like, that's a really decent score with a really decent time without taking any damage on the hardest difficulty. It probably could make a lot of changes. Double Berry could help a lot more in some areas. But I'd say it's pretty darn decent. I don't really think I need to really go hard. Just gotta... I think I'm really decent. Unless someone has, like, more levels and better units with teams and like that. Unless in that situation, I should be fine. Okay. I want to read the story just so we can scout one more time. And we still also have the diamonds from the score rewards to get to as well. Well... Oh! So they won't give us 25 diamonds at the end. Okay. I see now. I see what now. Okay, so I'm gonna just have to read this. Probably end up being tomorrow. Read through it from what I've unlocked, and then go back. But I'm gonna do this so we can do step 3. And hope we actually get something. I mean, it's higher chances, and it is, yeah, pretty much higher chances. So there's still a chance we might not get anything, but there's also a chance we could just get a jackpot as well. And at this point, I don't really care what I get. Any of them would help. I mean, not really for the ranked event, but for like Forklift event wise. So whatever I get, we'll see. And just to see real quick, double the rates. I mean, it's not really double, it's 1.5, which actually... Characters are at a 1.5. Can I... Hello? And it froze. And no. Okay. Don't freeze. I guess I'm going way too quick. Come on. Step 3, so it's 4.5. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I've gotten lucky enough to get something on step 3, and completely ass nothing. What a fun and engaging gameplay! Okay. Really now? Like, the game knows. When there's good shit, you don't give. Unless it's a limited collab unit. Then we will. This, I would say, is what it feels like in the past. Like, if you get what you've seen, what you see now on screen, this is what I've had before. And it fucking sucks. It's stupid when it happens. It's actually kind of annoying when it does. The last time this happened, funny enough, was the stupid barrier god units. Can you see some similarities? Can you? Barrier units. Oh shit, we're not gonna do it. Defense down with barriers. Nah, you're not gonna get any of them. Double barriers with auto HP. Nah, you're not gonna get any of them. Switch SS3. Barrier. HP. Collab units. Oh, okay, we'll give you some if you continue on doing step runs. That's pretty much what it's like happening right now. I hate it, and it always happens with barrier units. Like unlike the Tails units, it always happens to other unit banners that have barrier units. Like every single barrier banner. Sayonara. No, never. Don't even try. I am sadly disappointed, because I was kind of hoping that maybe going for the Weapon Scout, maybe, just maybe, and hopefully get one of the units. And here's the thing, like, I was waiting for the Forklift event just to see if I got Yuki or Suguya, which I even said that I probably could do it, but it would be a lot more difficult maybe without one of them, and also then being double barrier too, just making them the better, more juicies. And here's the thing. Let's say this. Whenever I do get money, it may be too late. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know when, don't know where, but one day, if I do manage to do it, get it, I'll probably end up getting, of course... My plans are, like, here's the thing. My plans for what I'm gonna do, so this is like a heads forwards, if it even happens. Because I usually do this from time to time. Like, I decided to get a Switch just for Super Smash Brothers, and that worked well, didn't it? Yeah, it didn't. Because of Amazon. But that's another story whenever we get Smash Brothers, and I actually play it on the channel. But anyway, I'm actually gonna be pre-ordering through PlayStation, not Amazon, for Kingdom Hearts 3. Then get Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then I might just rail for this banner. I'm not rail. Try to get these characters. I'm not gonna rail just because with this luck that I'm getting with this banner already, I'm just gonna go step 5, and I think that's going to be it. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get enough diamonds, obviously. Like good luck trying to get diamonds to do step 4, because that's what it feels like right now. And yeah, step 5 is guaranteed, so I might end up just doing step 5 and step 6 if I got the chance. At this point, I don't even know if I can even get the chance. And it might be just one of those that I'm gonna miss good-ass units, which is rib and pepperoni, because, dang, I actually got shafted. But we're not gonna end it on a sour note. Unless we do, depending upon if the game continues on being a douche. But, yeah, I should have enough tickets. So, this could end up getting another sour note if I don't get Remembrance Crystal, because, funny enough, I only need one more. And I have not gotten lucky enough to get one yet, which is kind of annoying that I still haven't gotten one from Ticket Scouts, even though the last 100 times I did. And we ended on a good note. Our 50th memory fragment. I don't know why I keep saying Remembrance Crystal, but it sounds better than a memory fragment. So we do end it on a good note, getting our next Rate 5 armor, which I don't think I'm going to get the Rate 5 armor. What I will do, grab that bad boy. And also, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait just a bit longer, because we don't know what's gonna be the next banner. So, I'm gonna wait and see if the next banner entitles one of these weapons. But that's also if I get the character, so... I think at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna go for the spear. But, Rate 5 armor-wise... Ooh, this is gonna be a debate. I might need your guys' help whenever I do decide to get another one. Because, dang it, I don't want to get the new one. I don't want to get this Hermit Code. What is this one? Is it unisex? Is it like for guys and gals? I don't remember. I think it might be. Who knows? I have Asunas. I think it's either going to be Xenons or Leafas. I think it's going to be Leafas. If I do it, it's probably going to be Leafa. At this point. Who knows? But that does mean we have 3 official Raid 5 armors. And, funny enough, we never actually used any Raid 5 armor during the battle in the ranking event. Actually. Yeah, let's look at the equipment, because I don't think I used Raid 5 armor. Huh. Yeah, like... Raid 5 weapon that's free. Yeah, I don't think I actually used a Raid 5 weapon, unless I was Yuki. Is Yuki using a Raid 5 weapon? Armor? No, she's using a Raid 5 weapon, though. But aside from the 2 Raid 5 weapons, one being free and one not, I didn't even use any Raid 5 armor. I still wait for new armor. I mean, I could too. I don't know. Like, I was kind of hoping something good would come out of this. But, we'll see. Like, it depends upon what I end up getting in the future. I may just go for Leafas. Who knows? But, yeah, I never actually used any of the Raid 5 armor. So, just because of that, I wonder the differences in timings could be. It might be just a small difference, but that could be big. Who knows? I don't know. And I think at this point, I don't know if I can really do any better, per se, without getting another barrier. Especially for the second boss. Because I know with having a barrier, and yeah, I could use Tropical Kyoto, but I think it'd be better just with a full 6-star team and Yuki. 2 5-stars and 1 6-star. I don't like that. Especially since Yuki's gonna be a lot better anyway, and I don't have to have barrier. But it would be better because I could spam that attack phase and get MP too. And just think about like the Yuki, the banner Yuki would be amazing for this. Like if I had her along with this Yuki, and if I had a chance to summon on this guy, like let's say this, let's just think ahead for a minute. Let's say if I get the money, I go for a deal, I get some huge amount of diamonds. If I get Yuki, I'll probably most likely go for a weapon. I won't get another Raid 5 weapon. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, dude. Depending upon how things go, let's think ahead. Like, if I end up getting multiple, maybe I'll go for another Raid 5 weapon. Probably not. I don't think I'm gonna go that crazy with SAO MD, because at this point, I don't think I need to. I'm doing so good in ranked events. Like, if I really tried, I could easily get top 5, top 10, depending upon the situation. And it's not something I 100% need, unless, here's the thing, unless the Metal Scout character was like some awesome character. If it's Asuki, like his name, unless it's Liz or Asuki, aka the good boy in the SAO franchise, aka Fatal Bolt. Yeah, aside from that, unless that happens, I'm not gonna go crazy for ranked events anymore. Unless, going back to the Raid 5 armor, there's a good one. Though I doubt it. I don't think I'm gonna go that crazy, and even then, I could just raid 3 months, get top 10 3 months in a row, and I should be able to get that Raid 5 armor that I want. So, it's not, like, to be honest, there's really no need, unless it's a character I really like, which I don't think they're gonna bring out Asuki as a Metal Scout character. I don't think so. It's possible, and if they do, yeah, I'm gonna go hard for Asuki. But aside from that ever happening, I don't think it will. Knowing Bandai Namco at this point, I don't like what they're doing. I know it's nice that they're finally doing something with guilds, and I know they're bringing back Break Battle, which shouldn't be the case anyway. It should have been done multiple times already. It could be like a side event. They need to do something with the characters. I want more characters that I haven't really gotten before. I know Ava hates the idea of a Jill, but just to get one Jill, you don't have to go for the banner. Like, hell, there's so many characters that they only did once and only once, or even like a few times, and they just kind of like left them be because they're like. My personal thought process is they're trying to just do it only females because that's what they think people always want. And that's the problem with game companies, I should say, not developers, because I think the developers know what we want, but the companies are the ones that say, okay, do this so we can make more money. And I think that's the problem what's going on with the whole character issue. And and Alice, like the whole Season 3 stuff, I think people are already starting to get tired of it. And that just kind of shows you at the state of this game with characters. It's the problem is we keep getting the same characters, meantime, over and 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 over for an infinity and beyond again. And that is the problem with this game. That's one big problem I'll say about this game, is it's too afraid to go with not the most favorite characters, quote unquote. Which even then, some people like other characters than what they keep showing out. Like, I know some people actually like Zeleskia. They want her in really badly. Which, if you guys don't know, Zeleskia is from Fatal Bullets. Like, we ended up getting, like, Kreia for free. And the only Fatal Bullet characters were characters that weren't originally for Fatal Bullet, that weren't new. It's actually really stupid when you think about it. Because the only Fatal Bullet character that we actually kind of got was Kreia. And she was free. And she sucked. It's actually stupid and sad. It's like they did so good for like Rain and Premiere and all those folk, and they kind of stopped with them too. It's like, can you guys just calm down and do something different once? Now, I get it. And here's the thing. I know they did Argo, and I know they did Lane and Fuka. Lane and Fuka, anime. And I think just because they're anime, it makes sense. Argo, I think, was one of those characters that, like, okay, people want more of a rare character, we'll give them a bone with Argo. The problem is if they think that's all they're gonna do and that's handy and dandy, that does shit. That really does shit. And I hate that all of the banner characters are just the same units over and over again. Like, we have so many Asunas, it's not even funny. Like, if we had, like, I Love Asuna title for each Forkland event, from all the Forkland events, if you had all the Asunas, you'd be done with all of them. Even if you had a use of one each, there's so many, and so many good Asunas, that it's, like, no problem at all to do it. It's going to that point. And I get it, Asuna's kind of like the face of Sword Art Online, and like that. You don't always have to do Asuna. You don't. And in this manner, yeah, Yuki, Suguya, my bad, and Sinon. But even then, Suguya's used a lot too. Sinon is used a lot too. Yuki is somewhat 50-50 at times. Like, she is used a lot more than the other rare characters. Like, I want there to be just a month full of characters that doesn't get released all that often. You know what I want? Next month, Klein, Agil, Fatal Bullet characters. That's pretty much it. I only want to see those type of characters and, like, Heathcliff and bad guys and Iggy and Yuna. I know there's Yuna in the data mine, but also Yuna hasn't really gotten much love either. I'm thinking that Yuna is going to be the anniversary of Ordinal Scale. I want to 100% bet you on that. But aside from Yuna in the Ordinal Scale anniversary and the Fatal Bolt anniversary, which I think is coming around the corner too, so there's probably going to be something with that, and the GGO aggressive side anime is, I think, in June, May/June, so we'll probably see the anniversary of that. But aside from those time zones, and I don't think they're gonna do Fatal Bullets, we'll see. But unless in those situations, I don't think we will. From the pattern I've seen, and from what I get from Bandai, like, I think they really don't care about that. Like, I want to bet you that there were a lot of people that did say bring characters that we don't get majority of the time. And at this point, I think they just kind of brushed it aside. And they really don't care about it. And right now, we have the anime characters. We have Ronnie, I should say Underworld, Sortalina, and Tease. And I think they're going to be the same thing. When Season 3 is over and done, what are they to Bandai? What are they? And I think that's what's going to end up happening. But there is also the possibility that might not be the case either. Alice and Ujio, they could be a lot more common, just because they're from the anime. But then again, there's a Jill and Klein, but they're guys, so in that respect, I can see that, but still, it's... I know it's pretty much a rant at this point, but, like, seriously. Like, right now, okay, it's the anniversary of the game, okay, whatever. You can do what you want for the anniversary, but when the anniversary is out of here, I want to see some new, fresh faces. I want to see characters that haven't gotten a spotlight for over a year plus. I want to see that. I don't want to see the same faces over and over again and haunts my dreams until the day I die. I don't want that. I actually want to see something new for once. Anyway, enough of me ranting. So, talking about everything so far for the ranking events, just from the units I have, and I know not all of them are maxed limit break, Dark Team did a little bit better job, but just from this alone, I think the first battle, it does help to have a barrier unit. The second battle, not so much. Like, I feel like the second battle is a lot more forgiving than the first, just from both experiences from the boss. So the first one, I would say having a barrier would help. Just do what I did, that one attack that attacks you twice, if you're close to the boss, like, you get hits once, and then it has, like, that horror range attack area. Just run out of it, and then go back and get the parry. But aside from that, and just making sure you dodge that, like, I think you should be fine. Especially with the second boss. The second boss, I would say, was a lot easier than the first. It might not seem like it, but when you understand how the boss works, I would say Christmas Asuna is actually probably one of the units you might as well have in your front line to use. As, like, unless you had a barrier for the second battle, where you can probably don't have to worry and get that second parry, I would say, yeah, just in general, she's going to be good at the front, because you can get combo at the beginning, get the parry, and then switch to your barrier. Or you can switch to Asuna, then spam Asuna when he does that area attack, then switch SS3 to the barrier character. Do it again if you lose the barrier, if you need to do that or not, and then get the parry. But yeah, I was able to do it pretty darn well. Like, I think... yeah, there's also something to note, is no ranked event equipment, and no Raid 5 equipment except the dual blades. Aside from those two Raid 5, that was the only additional damage I had. Everything else is like a normal Raid 5 equipment and gear, with no ranking event boost. So, with ranking event equipment, maybe a few seconds faster. Probably like 26, 27 seconds for both, I would say. Maybe if I did spam a little bit more, and I was a little bit more risky, I could probably get two parries and a half. I don't know. That's possible, but that's to be seen. I think people can easily do it, especially with barriers of these new units. 100% possible. You can spam, kill the boss, two parries, maybe whales less, but for free-to-play it's two parries, and maybe afterwards you can kill the boss. Maybe, depending upon your equipment. But yeah, you could use the new units, but it is possible to do really well without having the new units. Having one of the Tails characters like Tails Silica or Tails Kirito, I would say, yeah, like, funny enough, those, if you have any of those two, you're set for one of the battles. You're set for one of the battles, especially Silica, because you can do it from far away, so that actually helps out a lot better than Kirito, which he needs to be close to do it. So, yeah, that's my personal preference for this ranked event. You don't need the new units, but the new units obviously help. And the ranked event banner itself, Yuki, I would say, Floorcon event-wise, not the best from the banner, but aside from Floorcon events, not trying to survive as much, but the most damage output, she's the best hands down. Ranked event, good ranked event, she's gonna be the best from the banner on that perspective. You can spam a lot, double barrier, take a lot of hits. I think if you can get at least one of these new units, you will be set for any and all upcoming ranked event banners. Use that barrier to your advantage and spam, especially for rails. It's kind of crazy to think about it, but aside from the rails aspect, and even as a free-to-play, you can still get to level 90. It's just going to cost a lot because you have to use ultimate hacking crystals. But aside from that, Yuki is the best ranked event battle-wise. Not the safest, but better for ranked events. While Suguya and Sinon is the safer, maybe not as good as Yuki, but has a lot of a lot of chances to dodge. They're in the air, double barrier. They can do it from a decent far distance away. A lot better for Forkner event than Yuki, because Yuki's more likely to get hit. And of course, that's what I would say from the banner. And of course, she also helps with the exchange event for Yuki. So going back to Yuki, the boss is fire. She's obviously going to help with that. You kind of get the gist of the banner, from my own personal opinion. I wouldn't say there's a better of any of them. Like, it's hard to compare Sinon and Suguya, because there's only like few slight differences, which might not matter all that much. But in terms of where you would use them, Suguya and Sinon, Forkner events, break battle, you'd be fine. Yuki, ranked event, you'd be fine. And even then, these Suguya and Sinon could be used in the ranked event too. So it doesn't really matter ranked event wise, but you do a better job with Yuki because of the second boss. She will have the advantage with the 10% attack, and she also does a lot more damage than the other two anyway, just because she's a dual blade, higher attack, fast SS3 when she gets to 50 combo. You get the gist. Yuki is a lot better for the ranked events. So actually, you could probably use Sinon and Suguya in the first battle, and then use Yuki in the second battle. That would be the best thing for free to play. So if you get multiple and you got Yuki and then one of the other two, that's what I would say to do. Not use them in the same ranked event, same battle. Separate the two. Make Yuki the second, then the other the first. Anyway, I think that is going to be it for today's live stream. So if you guys did enjoy today's live stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe / follow. And the description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. But aside from that, you guys know the drill. I'm Sigma11. Good luck on your summons, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream, which I'll let you guys know on Discord. Again, I need to get to bed, and I can't think fully straight. But yeah, you guys did enjoy the nothing scout stream. That kind of sucked, actually. Me getting nothing sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I'd say they're really good, but they're not as great offensive-wise. I mean, maybe. Like, they're good for spamming, but they don't have anything crazy to make them offensively powerful. Alright, enough of me blabbling. Thank you all for joining. Have a nice day. Peace.